Come check out this completed job. Let's take you on a job walk. We did some nice paver steps here just to kind of help the customer get through the side yard. A lot of people just rock it. We actually give our customers a nice walkway space here. Also on the side yard, we put some plants, which helps break up the colors. We also did some nice pathway lighting along the pathway here, just so when the customers are going out at night, they actually have some light on the side yard. Kind of take you this way. We did some natural grass. Customer specifically requested for it. I think it turned out great. Guys got it all set up on a timer system. Take you on this way. We did a nice aluminum wood patio cover here with some lighting. Nice outdoor kitchen on this side. Along this whole side, we decided to do the bar seating here, so when the customers are cooking, they can actually entertain, talk to their guests. And another kind of standout point here is we did some nice natural stone on this side, just to kind of break up the colors of all the plain stucco. You know, there's a lot of grays and tans in this yard, so we just did a nice bit of modular stacked stone here, 3D stacked stone, if you will, just to kind of give it some pop of interest. Kind of take you on this way. Just to kind of tie in with those paver steps on the side yard, we also did some travertine steps here, just to kind of break it up. You know, a lot of people just do full pathways and you don't really get the breakup of the different elements that you put in the yard. So having that rock breakup just kind of brings in more color, you know, offsets the light tans and whites of the travertine. Throughout here, we also did a bunch of planting. One of my favorites, the pygmy palm, some nice purple hibiscus, some boxwood beauties. Kind of take you this way through these steps. Again, we've got the pathway lighting throughout, some nice spotlights on the palms, so those kind of, you know, stick out at night. You know, you get a nice pop of color there. Kind of take you this way into the outdoor kitchen, kind of walk you through some of the equipment that you can expect in a West Valley kitchen. We always, almost 90% of the jobs we do, we're going to stick a fridge in there just so you can store your cold drinks and your beer. Again, another kind of point that we do in all of our kitchens is we don't tend to use a lot of travertine tile on the top. We'll actually use a porcelain tile, so it's easier to clean off, lasts longer, doesn't lead to cracking. Take you through some more of the outdoor kitchen here. We've got a nice Primo smoker. So this is a charcoal smoker. A little bit of a different feature than we normally do, but you know, customer just asked for some type of smoker. You know, we wanted something that looked more built in rather than just something that slides in. So that's a great addition there. Something we've been doing a lot of lately are some griddles. So we did a Somerset 30-inch griddle here, great for cooking breakfast, steaks. It's kind of an all-around use to there. Kind of take you this way, we've got a sink that's yet to be hooked up. That will be here soon. Nice side burner for some pots and pans. And then on the last leg here, we've got the Somerset grill. Just a great grill choice. Lasts long, great warranty, and it gets super hot for cooking, so it's a great choice. Kind of take you this way. We've got more of that travertine on this side. What we did here is we did an overlay on the existing concrete patio. A lot of people will kind of just lay up to it. With us, we want everything to look as seamless as possible, so we lay right on top of the travertine with a little bit of bedding sand, kind of separates the two areas. But then you get that full seamless look of everything looking the same. You know, it's not just concrete travertine. You know, everything looks seamless. Kind of take you this way. We got some more travertine steps here. With again those plants and rock to help break everything up. Customer had a spa. We helped facilitate the delivery and the install of that. We've got that all hooked up for her, so you know that's rocking and rolling. Another aluminum wood full cover over here with some lighting in it. We also did a privacy wall on the back here, so that way she has some more privacy from her neighbors on the side yard there. Kind of take you this way. We've got more of that natural grass opening up on this side, and that was kind of the original design, was actually having grass kind of wrap into the middle here, but instead I kind of made a last minute judgment call. You know, it wasn't going to be super easy for the customer to kind of maintain the grass over in these areas just because of all the strips and stuff like that. So we made a last minute judgment call. I said, hey, let's put some rock, and it actually, you know, illuminates the yard. You know, having that breakup again of, you know, kind of your combos, your pavers, your travertine, your plants, having that all kind of wrapped together kind of gives you this look, and it makes it look outstanding. Kind of take you this way, give you a look at the last feature of the yard. Again, more lighting throughout just so it's easy for the customer to navigate at night. We've got a nice custom fire feature here. So what we did is we did a custom insert here with the Athena 5-foot fire pan here. So that's gonna light up on the inside there. We did some nice fiberglass on the inside. Also did fire brick on the inside. A lot of people would just stucco it and call it a day, but that's not gonna protect the customer for years. So having that fire brick allows for longevity of the actual fire pit itself. And then again, just topped it off with the same travertine that we have on the floor here, and then just painted it white. You know, if you're looking for something like this in your yard, give us a call. We'd be happy to come out for a free consultation, free 3D design.